All right, let's talk about Lumio Tek. It's billed as this all-in-one growth engine for small businesses. That's a pretty big promise, right? So let's dig in and see if it actually delivers on the hype.
So, does this look painfully familiar? You've got one tool for your analytics, another one for social, another one for content, and none of them seem to play nice together. It's like you've built this digital Frankenstein's monster, and honestly, it's a total time suck and a massive headache.
And that chaos is exactly what the founder of Lumio Tek, a guy named Mike, wanted to fix. His whole philosophy is right here in this quote. Technology should empower people, not overwhelm them. And look, that's not just some fluffy marketing slogan, it's really the core DNA of the entire platform. Okay, but how does a philosophy like that actually become a real-world solution?
Well, to really get what makes Lumio Tek tick, you've got to go back to the beginning and understand where it came from.
See, Mike wasn't some big shot exec living in a Silicon Valley bubble. Nope, he was a self-taught developer, right there in the trenches, feeling the exact same frustrations as other small business owners. So Lumio Tek wasn't cooked up in some fancy boardroom. It was built out of pure, real-world necessity.
And all that first-hand experience led to a pretty radical new way of thinking about digital growth. The solution? Not just another app, but a single, unified ecosystem. The whole point was to finally stop the juggling act with dozens of disconnected tools. And this right here, this is the real game changer. Lumio Tek isn't just a bunch of tools thrown into a box. You got to think of it more like a living, breathing ecosystem. Every single app, whether it's for SEO or something else, shares the same central brain. And that means they all work together, totally in sync. So let's peek behind the curtain and see how this actually works. It's a super smooth workflow that's all about turning data into real action. It starts with the SEO app, right? It goes out and finds these hidden growth opportunities for you. Then, the content app takes that data and tells you exactly how to optimize your pages. There's even a video generator that can automatically whip up promo videos from your site. And maybe the best part? The To-Do app pulls it all together and turns all those insights into a prioritized, actionable list. It's a well-oiled machine built for one thing: growth. Okay, so that seamless workflow brings us to the real heart of the Lumio Tek system. It's what they call the insight-to-action model, and it's pretty clever. The official name for it is the closed-loop growth model. Now, that might sound a little technical, but the idea is actually really simple. It's a system that makes sure your data doesn't just sit there collecting dust. Instead, all those insights flow directly into making your content better, figuring out where to share it. And then, and this is the most important part, turning it all into measurable tasks you can actually get done.
Let me give you a quick example of how this plays out. Imagine the system finds a hot opportunity. Let's say the keyword eco-friendly dog toys is suddenly trending. Okay, cool. But what do you do with that info? Well, Lumio Tek instantly suggests a specific improvement, like, hey, you should add a section about sustainable materials to your product page. But it doesn't stop there. It then creates a task in your to-do list that says something like, write 150 words on recycled materials for product X, due Friday. See, it's not just data, it's a step-by-step roadmap to get results.
I absolutely love this analogy because it is so spot on. Using traditional analytics is like trying to navigate with a giant old-school paper map. Yeah, all the info is technically there, but you have to figure out the best route. It's overwhelming. Lumio Tek's To-Do app, though, is like a sat-nav, a GPS for your business. It just gives you clear, turn-by-turn instructions on what to do next. It's the difference between being lost and having a confident path forward.
But you know, a GPS is only good if you trust it, right? So how do you know these directions are actually going to get you where you want to go? This is where Lumio Tek's commitment to being transparent and proving things out in the real world really shines.
This is pretty cool. They use their own platform to grow their own business. They're not just telling you what should work in theory. They are testing every single tool and every recommendation in the real world, on themselves. They're not just selling a product. They're sharing a recipe that they know works because they use it every day.
And what that means for you, the user, is huge. It means the features you're using have been seriously battle-tested, not just brainstormed. The recommendations the system gives you are based on things that have actually been proven to work. It just gives you a whole other level of confidence.
So what's the secret sauce powering all of this? What's the engine under the hood? Well, it's a powerful, and this is important, private, self-hosted AI. And that gives them a massive competitive advantage.
Okay, so they have their own AI. Why should you care? Well, it means a few really important things for you. First, reliability. You're not at the mercy of some third-party service that could go down. Second, performance.
It's fast and consistent. And third, control. You have full control over your data. It's all about having peace of mind, which is pretty rare in the digital world these days.
So when you boil it all down, what is the big promise of Lumio Tek? It's actually really simple. Save time, get found, and grow calmly. It's not just about chasing numbers. It's about getting your time back, connecting with the right customers, and building your business with a sense of confidence, not constant chaos. It's about making the business work for you, not the other way around.
So I guess the final question is really for you. Are you ready to trade all that digital complexity for some calm, confident clarity? Are you ready to stop juggling a million different things and just start growing? It's definitely something to think about.